Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to add so-called invisible spaces or to make spaces between your folders and an icon. This is my folders page, obviously. And you might be thinking, well, I see it's not totally perfect. Well, no, it's not perfect right now because the airshow strip at the top kind of moves the image down, the wallpaper down a little bit, so that you can see in the third row, you can see a couple of icons there. And when I move this, you can see it really well. You can see them all. They blend in with the wallpaper. They're part of the wallpaper, but they're not part of the wallpaper. They're really bookmarks. And the best website to do that, to make them like that, is iEmpty, which I have down here in the lower, the last, what is that? It's not an app. The last bookmark on this page, the last icon in the fourth row, iEmpty there. And so the first step, though, before we go into iEmpty, is to set your wallpaper. So if you want to use the wallpaper you have, I'm using this wallpaper here. I'm going to jiggle. What you do is jiggle the apps and then take a screenshot of the empty page. You can do that. Once they jiggle, you can do that, and then there you have it. And then that goes straight to your photos or your camera roll. And then if you don't like the wallpaper you're currently using, or you want to use a different wallpaper or something, then of course go into settings. You can do it from the Photos app too, but I'm not going to go into the Photos app because the camera or the screen capturing will mess up, kind of, like I'll hear audio and the picture will freeze for a bit and the dubbing will be totally off. So of course, another way to do it is to go into the settings and then wallpaper. And what I'm going to say here is, since I'm using the same wallpaper, you want to make sure, as you can see here, it is set to still, and that's what you want to make it. You want to make it still. So whatever you set it to still, and then make it set it for the home screen. Okay, so you've done that. Also, this is a free kind of trick. I guess it's a trick. It's free. You don't have to jailbreak your device. And I'm gonna do this page, and it's kind of neat, actually. It's a neat little trick. So, and you can get really quick video tutorials on YouTube on how to do this. And so if you're here to get a quick tutorial on how to do this, this is not the video that you want to watch. This one's going to be the slow and steady tutorial on how to do this. I'm also going to show you how to remove, as you can see here at the bottom, this last one at the beginning of the fifth row, you can see that there's no label on that. You can see that? See, and there's a question mark there, but it's really blank. So you're thinking, well, that's kind of cool. That shows a question mark there, but when I close the folder, it's a blank. There's no name at all. So I'm going to show you that. I actually have spaces. That that space right there is the same thing as this space right here, but there's no question mark there. So I'm going to show you, and I can do that too without adding the space there. But in order to make my label here completely blank for the folder, I have to add that special little box with the question mark, and that also comes from iEmpty. Okay, so I'm going to open up the bookmark here. And another thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to, yeah, I was in Facebook. I'm going to close those because it tends to work a lot faster when I don't have any other pages or tabs open in Safari. So this is the home page for iEmpty, and pay no attention to that annoying ad up there. The website address is iempty.tooliphone.net. And I can hear it says no app to install, no jailbreak needed, and it's completely free. Also, you're really just adding bookmarks, and as we all know, it's very easy to add a bookmark. You do it with whatever page you're on or website you're on. Actually, what you should do right now is once you've found this link, um, or afterwards, you want to save this page to your home screen so you always have access to it. And that's just simply clicking that middle one that shows the box with the upward arrow and add it to home screen, which I'd say I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it. And that's my first little jobby there. So what you're going to do now is scroll back up here, and you want to go to where it says Customize iOS, Create Blank Icons. So first of all, we're going to do Create Blank Icons, and they're going to be the screenshot from the wallpaper that I took earlier. And then after that, after we set all that up, I'm going to do that the first page of the home screen. Then I'm going to come back in and show you how to set empty folder name. So first things first, create blank icons, press on that. And then you get to here, the customize page, and then under customize here, click on modify. And there's no file selected yet, so I can't do anything. Before I hit the upload photo button, I want to press on choose file, that tiny little thing there. And then this pops up from the bottom. I'm going to choose photo library, camera roll, the very first one. And that little tiny square is going to create a screenshot, and that takes the longest time, I think. So upload photo. Yes, upload photo. No, I was thinking that it was upload photo. No, that was choose file. Choose file, select the picture, upload photo. So this loading in progress. This takes a little bit. It says please wait while your image is uploading. This could take a minute. Do we really have a minute? Do we have a minute's worth of patience? In today's day and age of technology, technology is so awesome these days. Yet, it has basically turned us all into impatient people. You know, we're like, let's go, what are we doing here? So, we're just going to wait a little bit here. Twiddle our thumbs, twiddle our toes. Earlier today I was making a video on crafting, so I'll be loading that up soon into YouTube. I gotta put something up, and it's been a while. I think the last fall semester. Okay, now we're on, it's still on the customize page, and when I first did this I kept seeing customize, modify, so naturally I clicked modify. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. I already did that part. So I'm going to scroll down, and there it says my home screen. So that's my home screen, and you see these squares, these white squares that show a little bit of the wallpaper behind it, slightly transparent, 1 by 1 all the way down to the dock, which shows 7 by 4. These are called slots. So it says underneath the text here, in the picture above, tap on the slot where you want to set the blank icon on your home screen. And then there's a little thing here in gray, little disclaimer. Your upload will be kept 7 days on the server. Beyond this delay, you'll need to upload it again in order to add some blank icons again. Okay. And then it incorrectly tells me I have an iPhone 6 Plus, but it's really a 7 Plus with 10.3.1 iOS version. So, now, I'm not going to mess with the ones on the dock. They really don't do much for me. But here I'm going to select 2 by 2 2 by 3, 3 by 2, 3 by 3, 5 by 2, 5 by 3, and 6 by 1. I have to do each of these one at a time. So I'm basically selecting these as bookmarks. So I press 2 by 2, wait for the page to load. Here we go. Click on this this little jobby at the bottom in the center. I think it's the share icon, right? Correct me if I'm wrong down there in the comments. Then add to home screen. Also, if you don't have add to home screen here as one of your first few or first visible icons, you can, little tutorial within a tutorial, is you can slide that over and click where it says more with these 3 dots, and you can arrange it. Like, I think print was way up here or something, and home screen was down here. So I just press on that, long press on that, and moved it to the home screen. Click done, slide over, there it is. So I'm going to click add to home screen, and on the add to home or add to home screen page, you see the little screenshot slot there, and then you see that question mark in a box, and you don't want to delete that at all. Just leave that as is, and it says an icon will be added to your home screen so you can quickly access this website. Well, that's what it always says. So click add, and there it is at the bottom. Of course, it's totally off. It's not where it's supposed to be, but I'm going to jiggle the apps by pressing on that bookmark, and then I'm going to move it between those 2 folders. Unjiggle the apps. Now, it doesn't look perfect right now, but like I said, AirShow is running, and once AirShow is not running, then that will look perfect. I will take a screenshot of that page, and I'll take a screenshot of this page and post it into the video so you can see it. Okay, now I'm just going to click on that bookmark to go back into the page where I was, and I'm going to click on this back button at the top, not on the bottom, because I found out that clicking on the bottom the first couple of times, it takes me right to the screenshot part of the page. And after a couple of times of doing that, maybe 3 and 4 and 5 times, it goes right back up to the top, and then it also lags, I notice, like it kind of freezes a little. So I haven't had any problems with just clicking the back button and waiting. You have to wait. Sometimes it takes a little longer than that nanosecond that it just did there, and then scroll down. And I'm going to do 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is my next one, and it tells me row 2, column 3. That's the one I want. If I don't want it, I can always hit the back button, or I can click change icon. So I'm going to click that share button, add to home screen, leave everything as is. No deleting of anything. And there we have it again. And then jiggle, move over, add it. Press the home screen, click on that bookmark, wait for the page to load, hit the back button, wait for that page. If I don't wait and I scroll down like that, it's going to take me right back up to the top again when it loads. See, there it is, right back to the top. Pretty fast, actually. You don't even know it's happened. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 3 by 2, 3 by 3, 5 by 2, and 5 by 3 all at once, and then the last but not least, I'm going to do 6 by 1. 3 by 2. Wait for the page to load. A little bit longer. Hit the share icon, add to home screen, add. I'm going to press that again, open up the page, hit the back button, wait for the page to load, scroll down, hit 3 by 3, wait for the page to load. Sounds like a broken record. Add to home screen, add, Once again, I'm going to hit that again. Follow the steps, repeat, rinse and repeat. Back. It does seem to be like a little bit slower, doesn't it? But it's just, you know, it doesn't take very much time at all. Add to home screen, add. Okay, gonna click that one. Wow, that was very well blended in, right? That looked very well blended into me. Okay, back. A nanosecond of a wait. Okay, maybe a little more, a couple of seconds. Scroll down, has to load the ad, I assume. 5x3. A share icon, add to home screen, add. Okay, now, so that if I'm not going to click on that last one and open it up again, I'm going to move this one. I'm going to move these over. Right? And I'm going to do all that. And I'm going to do that one right there between my dictionary and Safari. And this one, move Safari over. Right? Now I'm going to click that one. Wait for the screen to load. Hit the back button. Wait for that screen to load. I guess maybe it depends on the size of the ad that's being loaded on there. And then I'm going to do 6x1 is my last one. Hit the share, add to home screen, add. I'm going to jiggle, move it over, put it right there. And that's my design. I kind of like that design. Looks like an A with feet. Okay, the next one is how to add a no name at all to this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to delete that. And what I had in there originally was this, right? I always like to do pictures. So I had that, right? And what I tried to do last night, I thought, well, let me see if I can just add a space. Maybe I'm telling a lie or inadvertently telling a lie and telling you to do something that you can just do on your own without going into a empty or anything like that. So what I did was I did that, and then I just did this, and I hit done, and my apples come back. So no, that doesn't work, you know. I mean, what do I have here? What do I have on? I don't have anything. I could do this, but it adds that period. Drives me crazy. Right? I do this. Select. Move it over. Move that over. Like, I know I did something. Did something wrong there. Okay. One thing I did learn is that I don't even have to. For selecting, I can just long press a little bit and select it. So I'm going to do that. I can do that. That adds space. You know, I thought, well, why am I going into iEmpty to add spaces between my emojis? So what I want to do is, but what I can't do is, I don't think I can do this. Maybe I can. Let's see. Copy. Paste. Yes. But can I do this? Paste. No, I can't do that. I can only add spaces between my emojis, but I can't make it totally blank unless I go into iEmpty. So, let's do it. Unjiggle those apps. Go into, well, I'm just going to click on here. And go into back. Alright. And I'm going to click on the home screen, the home button there, right? And then I'm going to go to set empty folder name. Click on that. Okay, then it says click here to select the invisible text. Well, you have to click on the click here, the wording. Then this sets up a little copy paste thing there for you. Click copy and then hit the home button. I'm over here, jiggle the apps, paste, hit done. Ta-da! No apples anymore, no label. It's done. See? That's awesome. Okay, I will be sure and put the screenshots up of this page and this page to show you how perfect it looks without the air show running in the background there. So I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you liked the video, then hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, I'm sorry. If you like my videos, hit the subscribe button. And have a great day.